Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, hello weirdos. It is May 27th. It is the deep heart of Schlock Week. Deep in the heart of Schlock Week. On May 26th was the birthday of Pam Grier and Peter Cushing. Peter, of course, not with us anymore. Pam Grier, actually on television to this day.
Of course, famous for fighting gangsters and pimps and drug dealers in movies like Coffee and Foxy Brown, but I really think you should check out The Arena. You'll realize why when you see it.
And remember, beer before liquor, get drunk quicker. Liquor before beer, you like Pam Grier.
You have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
She kicks butt, and she will continue to do it till she can't do it anymore. I think you should look up some other certain titles for these two people who just had their birthday. Even that they are very unrelated to each other, they both had epic vampire movies, because Pam's in Scream, Blackula, Scream, the sequel to Blackula, and Peter Cushing, well, he was Van Helsing so many times, perhaps the best Van Helsing in my humble opinion.
Frankenstein. The name stands for fear.
So, of course, you could go look up any vampire movie with him. Like, there's so many. Like, against Christopher Lee. But I want you to see his Frankenstein. One of the reasons why I think the Frankenstein the Doctor is a cooler character than Frankenstein the Monster. Because the character who's the Doctor is demented deeper, has so many different reasons. He's a mad scientist. He's the OG mad scientist, really, when you really get down to it. He is the archetype. And as much as he makes you think he's good, he's fucking evil. So check out Frankenstein Created Women. That is the more sexier Hammer out there. Hammer Films is where Peter Cushing made his name, and it's a pretty badass, beautiful film in a very twisted way.
The day that wasn't claimed on the 25th, that's what it was, Mr. T, the legend, Mr. T, pop culture icon. He's been in actually some large movies, and usually just playing basically himself. But you should check out Penitentiary 2, where he fights Ernie Hudson, and it's badass. Yeah.
But we mentioned his buddy Christopher Lee. That's whose birthday it is today, the 27th. Christopher Lee and Vincent Price, buddies with the same birthday at the same day. Oh my God! Since Roger Corman passed away recently, you should check out some of the Poe films that Vincent Price did with Roger Corman. That's a good idea, I think. But Christopher Lee, of course, the coolest Dracula out there. And he was doing it up until the very end of days. He was making heavy metal albums till the end of days for him. But he wasn't in End of Days with the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. No. At least I don't think he was. Hell, he was Count Dooku. He could be fucking anything. Christopher Lee, amazing. Check out everything of his. But specifically with Carolyn Monroe in Dracula 1972? Correct me on that one, people. It's the funkiest mod horror film you've ever seen. I love it. No Peter Cushing in that one, though, so I'll leave it up to you guys to find out a movie where the two of them cross over. But also on this day is Linnea Quigley, the funniest, coolest, just all-around badass scream queen of all scream queens. The queen of scream queens. Come on. Come on. Especially in my world, for the underground, the low budget, the don't give a fuck punk rock scream queens. She is the coolest bar none. So, we all gotta get fit for the summer though. So let's all watch Linnea Quigley's horror workout.
Fresh air and sunshine. There's nothing I like better than going for a run in the woods, past an old cemetery, alone.
For other great movies of hers, of course, Night of the Demons. But let's go back. The first Vice Academy. Maybe not the best choice on there. Of course, she's also trash from Return of the Living Dead. Amazing. I'm a big fan of Sorority Babes in the Slime Bowl-O-Rama, mainly because of her. There's a lot of things wrong with that movie, but she's awesome. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Even Jacko. No, not the Michael Jackson story. You could go on forever with Linnea. And she's still doing it too. She's making appearances in lots of no-budget people underground films these days too, because she cares about the scene. So, thank you, Linnea. On the 1st is Danielle Harris, so we'll be back on the 1st, because right after the 1st, there's someone else's birthday. Hey, I also want to do a big shout out to the crew from Gosh Darn Video, Janice Click, our boy Herbivore over there, Olivia as well. You were in a Romantic Rendezvous as well, but Olivia's got some films coming up soon, which we'll be talking about. But a bunch of the crew went down to Atlanta to play a back-to-back of Shrek Crack and Romantic Rendezvous. So you got to see clips of me with a bunch of strangers in Atlanta. Got to see me pop up in a panda head and a kangaroo head and some other weird masks. And get shit written in an L on my forehead. Didn't see that coming, did you? I hope everyone enjoyed it out there, and thanks to these guys. Hey, I believe Curb and Steve from the Janice Click crew left me a message. Let me check.
Hey, riot at the movies.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, how nice. Hey, and a big super shout out to everyone who got this in the mail. If you haven't yet, it's there. It's just taken a while to get to the West Coast, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people in the States and Canada have already got it after the 3-month delay that was on there. 3.5 months on there. Right now, the owner is on vacation, so until June 4th, you can get it at a discount price because he won't be back to change the price yet. So go ahead. That does cut out my part of it there. I give it a discount as a deal there, so they're keeping the money to make up for the need to get new equipment since things exploded on them. But that's cool because I just want you guys to see the film. So go get it, okay? And we'll see you soon because we'll be starting a new project called Little Bastard very, very soon. Happy Schlock Week, everybody. See you in June. Wah!